this, and they're made in molds in two parts. There's the upper part and lower part. The upper part has a design. We'll talk about this in a minute. And the lower part usually has a ring base, so it's a bit higher than the surface. And a filling hole, pour in the oil, and a wick hole, where you can still see the black of the ash. So you prepare it in two molds, and then you peel it out of the mold, you attach it together, and you put it, you burn it in the furnace, and this is what you get. So this is a very simple decoration. It just has like radial lines around and a small cross between the filling hole and the wick hole. You can hardly see, but once we'll pass it by, you'll need about a little imagination. But the big ones usually have, or sometimes have, a nice designed big cross, and sometimes an inscription round around in Greek. Sometimes we can't get a sense of what they're trying to say. It just seems like letters, random letters. But sometimes it has some sort of a symbolic message, like the light of Jesus shines to everyone, and so on. It's obviously a very common daily object, but we believe this was also sometimes used as a souvenir. We talked last week about souvenirs from Byzantine period Jerusalem. Those who were here last week, you remember that small ampulla we showed, like the small flask. But this is a much more common object. And interestingly, we find them many times in this dig, seem to be buried intentionally, either inside walls like this. Gilad, where's Gilad? It was found inside a wall, right?
Under one of the stones.
Under one of the stones. So the guy who built the wall definitely knew it's there. He put it there. It's not by chance. Sometimes beneath floor, some sort of offering or foundation deposit or something like that. So this is our first show and tell. This is, I would say, late 4th, mainly 5th century, going into the 6th century. Okay, so that means 1,500 years ago.